So very good morning and good evening, guys. People are joining from different locations. Few people are from US and few people are from India and few people are from other country. Okay, so let's start the session. So first of all, welcome you all for attending the demo session and taking your valuable time. So here, DataStage training and also Google Bigquery training, and I'll be providing the training along with the mentorship program. So what is this mentorship program, how it works, those things we'll see now in detail level. So let me introduce myself, Jesse Kota. I have 14 plus years experience in data analytics. Mainly I worked on DataStage, almost 10 plus years I worked on DataStage in 14 years, and the remaining years I worked on information analyzer and the Pentaho data integrator. And currently we are working on DataStage as well as GCP services as part of cloud modernization services. Okay. And coming to my training experience, from 2018 November onwards, I started working as a trainer on DataStage and information analyzer as a part-time trainer. Okay, I'm full-time. I'm employed in Indian-based IT company as a associate architect. So I know you people are different background. Few people are from non-IT. They want to switch the career to IT, and few people are from already working on DataStage in support, and they want to upgrade themselves in development space to get a new projects and start searching for a job in outside organization. So thank you all. So this is the entire program. Okay, so the course duration is 60 hours. It's a 40 days program. So we'll be covering this in 40 days. So 35 to 40 days. And what and all will be covered, just I will give the entire route map. So here I will be covering cloud basics SQL related concepts for 5 hours. So if you are from non-IT background, if you want to work on ETL data stage, so you need to have the basic SQL knowledge, like how to data can be extracted from the source systems and how the data will be transformed. So the basic SQL knowledge is mandatory. So that I will be covering the as part of training program, and I will be covering the Unix and ETL testing concepts. So that is for 3 to 5 hours. Okay, and data warehousing concepts, that is 2 hours, and data stage training duration is 30 hours. So data warehousing concepts, it's a basic fundamentals we should be aware of as a data engineer, why we are building data warehousing applications. Okay, and the ETL concepts. So this is 2 hours. Okay, so data stage training will be 30 hours. It's a live interaction sessions. And the project work, live project assignment tasks will be given to you after the completion of the training. So that will be 20 hours. So here you need to do the assignments and you have to walk through me the assignments, the DXX code, the programs that you have done. So you have to do 60 assignments as part of project work. That has to complete in 20 hours. Okay, so you can take more than 20 hours or less than 20 hours based on your capability. Okay, so there are from people non-IT background, so they will take extra time. So people already working on data stage, they will complete in within 20 hours, like that. So this is entire 60 hours program. So here covering Google Bigquery SQL, and I will be covering Unix. So Unix is mandatory. Unix commands knowledge is mandatory to work on data stage, and the testing concepts. So here, when you develop a data stage job, you need to test that whether you are moving the data to the source to target correctly or not. How we can do the testing activity. Those concepts will be covered. And there are some tools that we use for ticketing. Okay, and ticketing, and what are those tools, how we use these tools. So especially people who are from non-IT, they should be aware of what are the tools, the environment, those things I'll be covering in the training program. And people already working, I think they have this idea about these tools like Jira and Rally. Okay, so most of the companies nowadays are using for Jira for agile methodology, tracking the development work effort, support tickets, like that. Okay, and other tools like conference pages, documentation, SharePoint. So other tools that I will cover in the training program. Okay, and data stage is like we'll be covering basic to advanced level. Okay, so here we'll be covering 90 assignments. So what is this 90 assignments is all about? Okay, so let's go to, so this is November batch training uh, material folder here. So this is the 90 exercises. Okay, so we have the assignments and tasks day to day. So today I will be covering 3 exercises. In tomorrow's session, I will be covering 7 exercises. So in this 40 days, I'll be covering all these 90 assignments. Okay. This is the 90 assignments. And real-time interview scenario videos. So what is this real-time interview scenario videos? So if you go to my YouTube channel, here the content is not visible for public. Okay. So this is my URL. Okay. So if you go to playlist, so if you see here, there are some 43 videos are there. Okay, so here if you see, majority of the content is only visible for memberships or members. They have to purchase this membership plan or they have to enroll for the training. Okay, so since already you are enrolling the training program, so what I will do, I will be providing you those videos for free of cost. You don't need to pay extra for this. This is included in the training package. Okay, so here you can see the videos. So these are the videos, scenario 1, scenario 2, whatever it is there in the YouTube, I will be accessing these videos. I will be giving access to these videos. So here see there are 43. So there are 44, 45 that's still not uploaded. So even if it is uploaded, it will be in a membership, content will be hidden. Okay. So these videos I will give for you since you are enrolling the training program. Okay. And we'll be doing once the training gets completed. Okay. So here you have to do the project assignment tasks. So then I will be taking you to basic to advanced level so that you can get a job easily. So if you follow my process system, how I have designed the curriculum, so you easily can crack the interviews outside. So majority of the scenarios they will ask out of this 45 questions only. Okay. And now let's see the next. And I will be taking care of your project explanation. So how the real-time project will be. Okay, so what is your source? What is your target? How to explain a project? And also I'll be providing the project explanation templates. So here if you see client supports. So let's take an example. This is the sheet. Okay. So you can see the sample. I will give this how to tell about yourself if you are from non-IT background. So you are so and so. I have 3 years experience. I'm coming to my project. So these templates I will be preparing for you. And what are the issues? I mean, what are the common production issues? So those things also here I have included. Okay, so production issues and challenges. So you can go through this template. I will be giving individual templates. Okay. Yeah, as part of project explanation and resume writing guidance, I'll be providing resume writing guidance and preparation. So I'll be taking care of your resume preparation. Okay. So I'll be sharing few tips and how to update the skills in job portals. So those things I will take care. And I will be conducting mock interviews once you are ready with done all your practicing this 90 exercises. Apart from 90 exercises, there are some 60 scenarios that you need to do, and you need to watch all the real-time interview scenario videos. Once you are ready, then I will conduct mock interviews, two to three mock interviews for you. Okay, and we have a forum in WhatsApp, like Q&A discussion forum. So weekly twice we will connect people who are already searching for a job. So we will connect twice in a week. Saturday we'll connect by default. Any other day, like Monday to Friday, one day we'll connect. Okay, so 2 days we'll connect for question answer discussions forum. So if they are unable, if any question you are unable to answer, okay, so there we will discuss. Okay, so this is a Q&A question and answers discussion forum. So once you complete the course, I will be adding to the group. And if you are unable to answer any question during the interview, okay, so I will be answering this in the forum. Okay, so already few people are already in job trials. So if they will also answer your queries, if your any questions, they will provide the answers for you. Okay, on behalf of me. And we'll be having live coaching and self-learning videos. So these are the lab requirements for DataStage to be installed in your personal laptop. Okay, so you need to have i5 processor or above, and 8 GB RAM compulsory. If you have more than 8 GB RAM, that is well and good. And preferred OS is Windows 10. Okay, I will recommend Windows is the best option. If you see my configuration, so mine is Windows 10. Okay. And 16 GB RAM. Okay, i5 processor, and I have SSD and 1 TB hard disk. Okay, so please install this Windows 10 Pro. Okay, so if you have other Windows 7 or Windows 11, okay, Windows 11 is okay, but that Windows 11 is not that much user friendly when compared to Windows 10. Okay, so lab access will be lifetime, and I will be giving access in a drive, okay, to install the VMware dump. So that access, so for download access, I will be provided for 2 months. Okay, so after that, you need to take the backup of the dumped copy, and if anything your system get crashed, again you can reinstall by yourself. Okay, I'll be sharing the installation document. Okay, so few people has concerns, like their laptop is little bit older. They have i3 processor and 8 GB RAM. So will that work? Yes, it will work, but your drive should be SSD drive. Hard disk should be SSD drive. If you have SSD drive, then only it will work. Okay. So if any of the lab requirements is not met as per the PPT here, you can reach out to me. Okay. So what is the alternate solution to fix that issue? Okay. So now you can unmute yourself, and if you have any questions, you can ask me now. Hi, Shravani.
Sir, I have a
Madam, I can't hear you.
yes. I have a question. I have a MacBook Pro, so would that work?
Oh, MacBook. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So to install in MacBook, there is a VMware Fusion that needs to be downloaded. So I will be helping you with that MacBook installation. Okay. So there are some students who install in the MacBook. So yeah, I will help you with that, madam. Don't worry. Yeah. Any other questions? You, Jayani, Shravani, and
No,
others?
Joseph, no.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I hope this configuration, I mean, your personal laptop have this configuration here. Okay. So if you have this configuration, just type yes in the chat box so that it will be good. So how many of you have this system configuration? So please respond yes. Makant, Stravani, yes. And others, Anil, yes. Raju, yes. Okay. Okay. So if anyone of you having i3 8 GB RAM, okay. So if you don't have SSD in your laptop, you need to add a SSD drive. So then only it will the booting speed will be good. Okay. Yeah. So this is the VM actually. Okay. So you can see this is the data stage. So these are the 90 exercises. 90. Okay. Yeah. So why we use data stage? What is the purpose of data stage software? So to build data warehousing application. So why we need to build data warehousing application? Mainly to analyze the business. Okay. So for example, here I have a transaction data, OLTP system. Okay. And here I have OLAP. So what is OLAP? What is OLTP? We will discuss now. Okay. So for example, you have a ATM debit card. You want to withdraw some cash. You went to the bank or buy your checkbook or a ATM card. To the you put your card in the ATM machine and then you withdraw some money. So here for each transaction, it will record an entry. Okay. So in a ATM, let's take an example. Today, 500 transactions at so-and-so branch. So here I want to summarize the transaction ATM wise. I need to summarize the data. What is the amount of total amount withdraw with each ATM machine? So here what we will do, we will summarize all the transaction based on the individual customer, and we will do the sum up, and we will load the data into OLTP system. So here, so branch, the head office, they want to know the transactions at each ATM center wise. Okay. Let's take another example of retail outlets, any hypermarket or supermarket. So you at the billing counter, they will scan all your products, right? So those softwares are called as OLTP system. So what is this OLTP system? So that is for to run the business. Okay. So once all the products, I mean, by the end of the day, so they will close the shop. Okay, then what happens? They need to product wise, they need to have some summary, like what is product wise, what is my transaction? Okay, low store wise, what is the revenue generated today, yesterday, day before yesterday? So here, individual OLTP transaction that can be summarized in OLTP analytics for analytical platform. So here we are, sorry, here OLAP, right? Sorry, OLAP here. Okay, so here we are converting individual transaction to summarize the transaction for the business analysis purpose. Okay, so that is the reason here we are building the data warehousing applications. Okay, so data warehouse is a database specially designed for analyzing the business, not for running the transaction process. Okay, so any business, they must have, they have customers and they have a product. Okay, so if it is a product based organization, so they have a products. Okay, so what are their products? If you take an example of, so see here, let's take an example of Caterpillar. So they are in global leaders in making earth moving equipments. Okay, so how they will receive the money if someone buys their products, their machines. Okay, so that is the revenue they generated. So yearly they will sell almost 1 million machines across the globe. Okay, so these are number one products in especially in construction mining equipments. Okay, so you can see this product catalog here if you go to products. So various types of products. Okay. So if they want to analyze their business with the product wise, okay, and time wise, location wise. So if you take an example of retail outlet, location wise, store wise, what is the revenue generated? Daily, monthly, quarterly. Okay. So these applications are mainly built for analyzing the business. Okay. So the next step. So here we need a process to build this OLAP system. Okay, so here we need a process to build this OLAP system. OLAP system. What is that process? That process will be calling it as a data acquisition. So to build a data warehouse means, what is a warehouse basically? Warehouse means to store something, right? So data warehouse means what? Data warehouse means to store data, right? So data warehouse means to store the data. So to store the data means we need to acquire data. We need to deal with data, right? So here to convert from the business transactional data to analytical platform data, we need to acquire data. So that process will be calling it as a data acquisition. So data acquisition means what? ETL. Okay, so what are the classifications for data acquisition? So first one is data extraction. So here we need data to be extracted. We need a source point from where you are extracting the data. Okay, so here we have various source systems. Okay, so various transactional source system. Normally Oracle database is used for OLTP system. Okay, and here we have various databases for relational database management system like Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, Sybase, Teradata, and nowadays cloud databases like GCP, Azure, AWS, Snowflake, and IBM Cloud also, IBM Cloud. So now let's come to file system. Sometimes we receive data from flat files, delimiter files. Okay. So what will be the flat files? I will show you the example sample files here. So that I use for the training. So normally here, this is the files for practice folder. Okay. So we will be creating folders like this source. Okay. So here, this is the EMP comma. So it has some employee data. Okay. So this is a metadata. So this is a flat file. So flat file means it has delimiter. So here you can see what is the delimiter here, comma. And I will show you another file. It's a pipe delimiter file. Okay. So if you see this file, what you understand? It's a fixed width file. How data will be read? Fixed width flat file. Here data will read with a position wise. So those things we will discuss in practical scenario. How we'll be extracting data from various flat files and all. And here we will sometimes we may need to extract the legacy systems, mainframes, awesome and all. And sometimes we need to work with SAP system, SAP R/3. Okay. So initially when I started my career, I need to work on data migration project. So source is SAP and target is also SAP. So they used DataStage as a middleware for data transformation purpose. So we need to connect to SAP R/3 system, and mode target is SAP ECC. Okay, so here we'll be extracting data from SAP tables to DB2 staging area. Again, from the DB2 staging area, we will apply the transformation rules and we will be loading into pre-alignment load. Then from pre-enrollment load, then we are loading data to SAP API. Okay. So these are the ETL extraction process and transformation. Okay, so you will be extracting data. After extracting what you are supposed to do, we need to transform the data. So here OLTP system has huge volume of data, and I need to summarize my data based on my business needs. Based on my business needs, I need to summarize my data. Okay. So here, to summarize that, I need to do the data transformation, like merging the data, cleansing the data, aggregation, scrubbing. So merging means combining two or more tables data into a single table. Cleansing means making the data into proper, consistent format. Okay. And data scrubbing. So data scrubbing means creating the new definition in the target, new column name in the target, but it's not coming from source. Okay. So for example, in your invoice, so there will be GST is added. How GST, goods service tax, will be added in India? Okay. So if you go to restaurant, your bill is 2000 and you have to pay 5% GST. So 2.5% goes to state government and 2.5% goes to central government. So 100 rupees GST you have to pay. So the total bill will be 2100. Okay. So you can observe this whenever if you go to any restaurant. Okay, so you can observe this. So here scrubbing means we are deriving the calculation from the existing definition. Okay. The next thing is aggregation. So we'll do the sum up. Okay, so everyone here we have saving accounts, right? Okay, so monthly you have to maintain minimum balance. Okay, so like 3000. State Bank of India, we have to maintain 3000, and any other nationalized bank, 1000 rupees. And some private banks, ICICI, Access. So if it is a normal saving account, we have to maintain 10,000. Few accounts are with 25,000. So how they will calculate this minimum balance? So they will calculate for today. I have example. I will share one example. So today in my account, 25,000 is there. Okay. So I need to maintain 10,000 is the minimum balance. So here, the next day I withdraw some 10,000. Okay. So next day it has 10,000 I withdraw. Now balance is 15,000. Okay. So on the third day I withdraw again 5,000. So here, how the average will calculate? So sum of the variables by total number of variables. Okay, so what is the average balance that maintain each day? By the number of days in a month. If it is 30 days in a month, then it will be 30. If it is 29 days for leap year, it is 29 days. For February, it is 28 days, non-leap year. And few months, we have 30 days, like September, November, June, right? April. So here, it will calculate by total number of days. That will give the average value. So all these calculations that you will do in the data aggregation. Okay. So this is transformations and data loading. Finally, we are dumping the data into destination place, target data everything system. Okay. So there will be different phases of data load. So that we will see in the practical sessions. Okay. And here loads are classified into two types: initial load, incremental load. So first time when you are building data load, data warehousing project, so that is the initial load. So over a period of time, your data will change. So we need to manage current data as well as historical data. So that is the incremental load. Okay, so here we'll be loading data into dimension tables and then fact tables. Okay. So any questions so far, guys? Are you able to follow?
Can you repeat the data loading?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So data loading means initially when you are building a data warehousing application, first time you are loading means that is a initial load, that is a full load, right? Over a period of time, data will change, right? Let's take an example of customer table, customer data mart table. Okay. customer has moved from one location to another location. He has updated the address in his banking records. So bank has to update the records from effective from which time he is in his current address. So they have to maintain current address as well as the previous address also. So that is the incremental load. So we need to manage the new records which are coming to the system, and there are records that will be changed. So we need to manage both. So that is the incremental load that we'll be calling it as a delta load. Okay, so I hope it's clear now. Yeah,
Okay, yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Any other,
clear.
any other questions, guys?
No questions.
Okay, right. So here to work with the data acquisition, we need softwares, right? We need ETL softwares. So ETL softwares are classified into two types. One is code-based ETLs and geo-based ETLs. So what are code-based ETL tools? Teradata utilities. We have Teradata utilities services that we can perform the ETL operation. And SaaS is like totally code-based ETL tool. Okay, and we have geo-based ETL tools. So graphical user interface. So what is graphical user interface here? So here the coding will be minimal. So we don't have coding at all. So we'll be connecting to the links. So graphical user interface. For example, if you see the data stage here, so I want to develop a job. Okay, from file, I need to extract the data and load it into a table. And before that, I need to apply some filters. Okay, so this is a file. Okay, and my target is db2. Okay, and I need to filter the data. So in file, we are getting huge volume of data. Okay. So here we need to make a connective. So it's a drag and drop. Okay. So if you are calling a file, so you have to define the file, browse for file. So what type of file it is? Go to source. Okay. Okay. And you have to define the files, the delimiter details. First line is a header. So like that here, the coding will be minimal, and here we need to define the properties correctly. Okay. And in the filter here, we have to apply where class, right? On department number is equals to 30. Okay. And here you have to mention the table from which table you want to load. So here you have to mention the database credentials. Okay. And database credential, and you can create the table during the runtime, or you can create an insert statement. Okay. So this way how the geo-based programming will work. So let's see the existing job. So here I have called source file as a pipe delimiter one, and I have mentioned the delimiter as pipe. Okay, and here we can view the data. So here the tool will build the code for us. Geo-based tools will build the code for us. Okay. Okay. We are able to view the data. That means the properties what we define are correct. And the next thing is here, I'm just dumping the data. I'm not doing anything. Copying all the columns here and loading to here. Okay, so if you want to apply some filters, you can apply. Okay, here constant is there. So these things I will cover in the actual lab sessions. Okay, so this is the target. So here I have defined the database details, new table. Okay. Yeah, so this is geo-based, someone text. Okay, okay. Yeah, I will share the recording. Okay. So geo-based ETL tools are DataStage, Informatica, Ab initio, Oracle Data Integrator, SSIS, and all. Okay. So the next, this is the architecture of data warehousing. We'll be extracting data from various source systems, staging area, and we'll be loading the data into data mart tables, dimension tables, fact tables. From dimension tables and fact tables, we'll be giving access to reporting in a form of view. So they will prepare the OLAP reports. Okay. And by seeing the reports, the department heads and top level management, they will take a business decision. Okay. So, we'll be covering this three components in detail level. Okay. And this is the curriculum. You can go through the curriculum here. First 2 days, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we will cover data warehousing concepts. And third day onwards, we'll go to data stage. Okay. So this is the curriculum you can go through, and same thing can be, you can check here. Okay. So this is the curriculum. This is the course, what and all topics I'm going to cover. You can go through this. Okay. So this is my YouTube channel, and this is my Facebook page. Okay. Okay. So here So any other questions, guys? Any other doubts? And class timings will be same time, 8 o'clock. I think it will work for everyone.
Yeah, I had one
Yes.
question.
Yeah, please. Pragna.
Yeah, actually, I have AMD processor and Ryzen 5.
I think it will work.
It will work, no? Yeah,
Yeah.
what I wanted to know.
Okay. What about others? Shravani, I think 8 o'clock is okay for you because we have kids.
Actually, no, Jesse. Maybe if recording is provided, I can join by 8:20.
Okay. Yeah.
So if recording is provided, it would be fine.
Yes, recording will be provided.
Yeah, but live
by-
interaction, yeah, it would be better. I'll try to join mostly.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So even now I need to drop my son at 7:30. Okay. What about others? I think 8 a.m. will work for everyone.
Yes, it works.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, it's
Okay. Okay. So as for US people, I think so those who are in Eastern time zone, 9:30 p.m. for them, and Central time zone, 8:30 p.m. Okay. So I think for US also it will work, I think. Okay. Yeah.
Hello,
So yes.
hello. I have two questions. So at the starting of the session, you are talking about the YouTube channel, right? Jesse Bota, you have the interview questions
Yes.
for data share, right?
Yes.
The videos are for only membership and the candidate who can join this course, right? So
Yeah.
currently these video are not showing for the all people, right? They are not
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So,
So
so my question is, will you provide the all the interview question in a drive, or we have to go on YouTube and check there, right?
yeah, I will be providing in a drive. So this is the drive. Okay. So this is the
Okay,
drive that I'm going to give access. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the DS videos. Okay. And these are the FAQs, DataStage, Unix, SQL.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. And if you need files for practice, we provide files for practice. And this is the study material. And this is the document. Okay, so the scenario document I have prepared actually. Okay, so I have prepared almost almost 32. I have prepared it 31. So yeah, I need to prepare the I need to update this document up to 43 we have, right? Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So morning. So 7:30 to 9:30, I'll be free actually. So 7:30 to 9, that is the reason I'm taking session at 8 to 9. And I need to connect to my work at 11:30. Okay, so I will log out at 8:30 in the evening.
Okay. And
Yeah.
another question is, along with recorded session, you will be
Yeah.
providing the PDF notes, right? That we can take the
Yes.
notes, right?
Yes, I will be
Okay.
creating a new drive for you guys. Okay. So this is the norm. 1 second.
What about Saturday and Sunday? See, same timing.
No. Saturday, Sunday is totally off. Okay, so there are already people who are working. Okay,
Okay.
so for them, they need a practice time. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, and public holidays is holidays. For example, Christmas is coming, 25th is holiday, and January 1st is coming, January 1st will be holiday.
Okay.
Okay, any public holidays like Sankranti or Ramjan,
Okay.
any public holidays, it will be holiday. And Saturday, Sunday is off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following the corporate standards.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this is the drive, guys. Okay, so I'll be giving you. So these are the.
You will be creating any new group for all these people for this batch and all?
Yes. Once the enrollment is done, no, so then I'll be giving access.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the drive access for November batch. Okay, so similarly, I will create a folder and I will provide all the access files for practice, study material, and assignment sheets. This sheet also and the jobs. So these 90 exercises, okay. So I'll be share the day exercise job before itself. Okay. So in case if you're practicing, no, you can refer my jobs. Okay. So I will rebuild these exercises again in the lab practical sessions. Okay.
Got
And this
it.
is this is the mapping sheet. How we can work with mapping sheet. Okay. So if the new requirement comes, how we can handle with the mapping sheets. Okay. So those things also I will explain in the lab sessions. Okay, and you can contact to this number. Okay, so me or someone will respond back to you. So I will accept UPI payment, and those who are from US, and I will be sharing my bank account details. Okay, so you can transfer the fund to my bank. I mean to my bank account. So Wise or Zoom is the payment method for US. For Indian participant, UPI payment. Okay, so this is my UPI number. You can transfer via Google Pay or Phone Pay. And those who want to transfer via net banking, and those who want to pay through credit card, for net banking, I will share the banking details, bank account details. And for credit card, I will share the payment link. Okay. Yeah, so any other questions regarding any other clarifications if you have, now you can ask me or you can text me in the WhatsApp. Okay. So tomorrow session, there'll be a new link. that I will be creating, and I will share that link to you. So this is for only demo link. So okay, so tomorrow I'll be sharing the new link. Okay, for tomorrow session. Yeah, any other questions, guys, before we close?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, please.
Right. You're talking about the VMware access.
Yes.
So I didn't get that. So for 2 months, we are able to access the data state through the VMware. Is that right?
Okay, I will explain you in a detail. Just a minute. So here, this is the drive, right? Okay. So for example, I given access. Okay, so
Okay.
you will get access like this VMware, DataStage VMware. Okay, so this drive access will be valid for only 2 months.
Okay, drive access. Okay, got it.
Okay, drive access only for 2 months. This dump, no, the software dump you can download and you can install and you can keep a backup copy. Okay, so here you can see. So here I will be keeping my data stage mastery. So here you can see this is my dump. Okay, so this is the backup. I have kept a backup. If anything goes wrong, okay, so I will restore from the backup. So always keep your downloaded file in either D drive or V drive or F drive. What are the drives that you have? You can keep in that okay, don't keep in C drive. Okay, keep in D other than C drive. Okay, so I kept in G drive. Okay, so in my laptop I have SSD and HDD also. HDD 1 TB I have and SSD 256. So this is SSD. If anything goes wrong, no, it will be. I mean, I can format the voice, but these YouTube videos, okay, so everything will be backup remains the same. Okay, if anything system goes, okay, here anything get crashed, the backup will be there. So that is my recommendation. Okay, so that you can restore from the backup folder and reinstall it again. DataStage. Okay. Yeah.
Understood. Thanks.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys, before we close? Okay. So tomorrow I'll share the new link. Okay. So session will be at same time, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay. And I'll be sharing the recordings once class gets over within 2 hours. So by 11 a.m. we will have the recording. Okay.
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 Right,
Oh.
guys. Yeah, if you have any, those who are shy, okay. If you want to ask any questions, you can ask me in WhatsApp also. Okay.
Sure, Jesse.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.